Galing na parang news. All right, guys. Good evening once again. I am back. Or I should say we are back. Welcome to Global Talk, type of show that actually talks about the adventure, the journey, and the life of most of our business partners in their different level. My name is John or Jonathan. I'm your host for tonight. Well, I am the only host here. I'm from Las Vegas, Nevada, and I'm also a registered nurse. Tonight, I'm very excited. She's one of my hero. I've been following her since I started the business. So I would like to introduce to you tonight, Miss, the only one, Miss Gemma Hawks, Coach.
Hello, everyone. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, anywhere you are in the world.
Yes,
Hello, Jonathan. Good evening, sir. So happy to be here. Thank you for having me. Hello,
yes,
people.
it's my pleasure. All right, let me tell a story how I found you.
Okay.
When I started last June of 2022. Um, I was very new. I didn't know where to go, so I started following experienced business partners, and then I saw your page like on the side of your RV, one of your travel. Yeah, that page is like,
Mhm.
wow, that's I want to do that someday. So I started following you. And oh, you want to introduce yourself first, Coach?
All right.
What do you want to say
Okay.
something?
Um,
Sorry.
so my name is Gemma Hawks, and I am originally from the Philippines, of course, and I am from General Santos. That's the southern province in Mindanao. I have been in
Hmm.
the U.S. for 13 years, and I have been in
Oh.
this business for 2 years and 9 months. And
Mm.
I have a husband and a puppy. So sila lang yung lagi yung nakikita pag nag-go live ako, pag
Yes,
nagpapapicture
puppy.
ako and when I post. And of course, for over a year now, we are enjoying this massive blessing and freedom nang dahil sa napakagandang opportunity na nakita ko at nakita mo rin. So, I
Yes,
am excited because, it really turned my life around dahil sa opportunity na ito.
yes. Ako nga din, Coach, when I remember last yung nakaraang global crisis, yung nahinto yung ano
Mhm.
namin, yung department namin. So we closed for 12 to 14 weeks. Luckily, we
Oh,
have enough yeah, matagal mo yung parang your nursing as a nurse, tapos mawawalan ka ng work without pay. That's hard, right? So luckily we
yes.
survived that storm. We had enough money in the savings, but our savings after that got drained. Wala na. So I had to find a way to actually generate more. So luckily nakita ko yung ad nung aking mentor and my coach, and then I took action after that. All
Yes.
right.
So same here. I found the business also during pandemic.
Mhm.
Um, I work as a manager sa isang apartment complex in Texas. You know naman if you are employed, your time is really devoted to the person or the company that pays
Yes.
you, that bring food to your table. So we already know 9 to 6 and even weekends, talagang magtatrabaho ka. And of course, you have to deal with a lot of boss. Then when I found this
Yeah.
business, I did it on the side lang talaga sa umpisa. And then it grows from there, and I guess we will discuss that in the next
Yeah.
couple
Couple of questions.
questions. Yeah.
Hello. Okay, let's move along. All right, coach. Ano ba yung motivation mo? What is your greatest why for you to step into the online space? Madami kasing ano, 'di ba? Your typical, I want to retire comfortably. I want to provide for my family. What is yours?
Okay, I'm one of those typical people then. Of course, I'm not gonna deny my why is also geared towards the family, towards sa
Mhm.
sarili ko. And then, habang nandito ako sa business, actually, parang nadadagdagan or nai-enhance yung why
Yes.
from the moment I started the business. So kung sa umpisa, yung aking pinaka-why ay for my family, yung asawa ko is also suffering yung PTSD. So I wanted to really help na somehow na ano yung bagay na pwede kong maitulong sa kanya because at that point during pandemic nawalan siya ng trabaho. So for those of you that's familiar with that situation,
Mhm.
mahirap. Maraming
Uh,
dumadagdag sa situation niya. And
yeah.
coming to a home na kapag kaganyan at meron siyang kumbaga matindi yung kanyang pinagdadaanan at that moment, losing the job, nawawala ng syempre bilang lalaki, bilang provider, kumbaga down. Nahihirapan ako, kasi hindi ko alam or parang wala talaga yatang sagot or cure to that kind of issue, right?
Right.
So,
Mhm.
gusto ko lang na maibsan yun somehow and yung pagkakaroon ng enough financial I would say siguro enough income that's coming in kahit na lay off siya sa trabaho because of course pag na lay off ka wala kang income.
Wala ka ng
So
sweldo.
ako yung nagtatrabaho. So syempre kung isa lang, 'di ba, one source of income ka lang and then you have all the bills still continuing to grow kasi kung magtrabaho ka tumigil ka ng pagtatrabaho, wala kang income, yung bills naman tuloy-tuloy lang yan, every month
Tuloy-tuloy.
dumarating. So,
Yep.
mauubos at mauubos, magiging kulang yung magiging income mo. So, gusto kong maibsan yung stress niya by worrying about anong kakainin natin next and all that. Another thing is of course yung family mo sa Pilipinas, hindi rin natin madi-discount yan because as Filipinos, yun na yung culture natin. We always give back kahit na hindi tayo hingian, kahit na
Yes,
ano lang
provides.
yan, pa slight request lang yan. Kung meron at meron, talagang magbibigay tayo kasi pag pamilya na yon, talagang dudugo na yung puso natin.
Yun nga.
So I wanted to help, and of course sa sarili ko, I wanted to grow. 5 years ako sa company na pinagtatrabahuan ko and I didn't really see na did I grow in whatever aspect? Kasi they never send me to a training. They never
Mm.
send me to at least man lang, you have this evaluation para
Yun.
maging, ma-promote ka or whatever. So, parang I was really stagnant. So, I was really looking for that growth. Sabi ko, mas marami pa akong matututunan siguro if I explore another
Exactly.
venture. Yes.
Yeah.
So, yun yung mga nagiging why ko when I started. And then as I grow and grow into the business, umiba na. So parang na-realize ko there is a calling na, may mga tao, Pilipino, kapwa natin na hirap din na mamuhay dito sa Amerika or Canada or
America.
kahit
Yep.
saan sa abroad. Akala lang ng mga taga-Pilipinas, okay yung buhay natin dito. I would
Ay,
siguro
mahirap.
say yes in some area, pero not all the time. Kasi
Mm.
struggle din tayo dito, kayod kalabaw din tayo dito. We
Oo.
earn dollar, we also spend dollars. So parang nagiging goal ko na at nagiging ano ko na is, you know what? I wanna help these people, makita nila yung opportunity so they can also run their own business, magkaroon ng second stream of income and eventually makatulong talaga na maiahon din yung mga pamilya nila sa
Yun
kung
nga.
ano man yung kahirapan na meron sila ngayon.
Ay, nako. Katulad yung sa'yo, coach, when I started, the typical one, just like you. Yung sinasabi ko lang na, oh, I wanna retire, comfortably. And then as the
Yeah,
time goes by, lumalalim siya, I'm seeing the real purpose of what we do, 'di ba? I'm
correct.
starting to value all the opportunity that we have to actually we have the venue to help talaga. Hindi we, some people say, "Oh, blah blah blah." Pero we do. We have the venue to reach out to people kasi lalo na yung talaga yung sa yung aking greatest why is to actually provide for my for my own family, for my wife, and also to help out my parents, my aging parents. Kasi alam mo naman yung typical culture ng mga Filipino. They always wanna give, give, give.
Yes.
Hindi na
Yeah.
sila nagtitira ng ano, ng para sa kanila, right?
Tama.
And it's so hard, now I want to succeed in this business para maging komportable din kaming lahat. My
Yes.
family, my parents, and all those gusto namin tulungan din. We want to do a medical mission sa lalo na sa Pilipinas to those who
That's good.
yung mga batang yung mga may cleft palate, yung mga matatandang hindi man lang kaya magpapustiso,
Yeah.
yung mga ganun. Kaya naman
Yeah.
kaya naman. I mean, kung talagang gusto, right?
May paraan. Oh, 'di ba?
Yun nga.
Ayan,
Kaya like you are right. You are right that as the time goes by, lumalalim ang ating why.
lumalalim, yeah.
Yes. All right. Okay, coach. Alam naman natin na this business is not easy. But it's not easy per se na lalo na kung wala ka experience. Masya-shock ka in a way, pero our video-based training is so good that in day 2 you will learn a new skill. That's how easy it is. Pero talaga, if you're coming for me, like I'm coming from the medical field na nag-bounce ako dito sa digital space, it was really, really shocking. Not hard, pero shocking. Pero for you, coach, ano ba yung sayo? What was your early struggles? And how did you deal with them?
So I guess my struggles, yung struggles nandiyan talaga yan, especially when you venture into something new, kahit
Yes.
hindi man yan digital business, no? Back home, if I may share, I also have businesses, pero traditional yon.
Mm-hmm.
Ibang-iba sa ginagawa natin because we are enjoying the automation and the breeze
Mm-hmm.
of running a business. Before I found the business, I actually am an online seller then.
Oh,
Okay?
really?
So, somehow meron akong a little bit of few steps ahead of siguro sa iba because nagbebenta na ako anything under the sun na maiisip mo. Um, um, Pinapadala ko sa Pilipinas, they are pre-ordered. You know what I mean? So, uh, nakaharap din ako sa camera because usong-uso din at that time, before I started this business. But the only thing is that ubos ang oras mo, ubos
Yun
din
nga.
ang iyong boses, right?
Yeah. Yun nga.
Konti lang din yung iyong margin doon because you don't wanna charge so much knowing that yung mga customer mo taga Pilipinas o yung iba hirap din, gusto lang magkaroon ng items from the US, di
Yeah,
ba? The
exactly. Yeah.
feeling of having something from outside the Philippines is nakaka-enjoy din naman kasi naranasan din natin yan. So somehow meron akong experience na mag-online but not the same from this online business natin ngayon dahil wala na nga tayong selling involved.
Yes, exactly.
Now, in the early phase ng aking business, the challenge was actually to really understand it on the first training mo. Yung una mong lampaso ng training, hindi ko na-gets.
I'm
Hindi ko
guilty of that,
na-gets.
coach.
And sabi ko, bakit parang hindi nagre-retain sa
Nag-click,
utak
hindi
ko?
na, yeah, yun
Hindi
nga.
nag-click. Okay, I love the opportunity. I love to enjoy kung ano yung nakita ko kasi yun yung mga testimony na ang gaganda. I wanna be like them. I really appreciate the potential. Nakita ko kung gaano kaganda. Pero nung sinuyod ko yon, yung first round na suyod ko ng training natin, wala masyado ako naintindihan. Parang hindi ko alam kung anong gagawin ko. Okay?
Wow.
How I handled it is very easy. So, just like what I did when I was still in school, yung mga
Mhm.
binabasa kong libro na hindi ko maintindihan, inulit-ulit ko. Inulit-ulit ko, nilagay ko sa notebook ko, pinapanood ko, sinusulat ko pa, pinapanood, nire-review ko hanggang sa unti-unting naintindihan ko yung
Naintindihan mo
proseso
na.
na. And the good
Mm.
thing about sa business natin, you are not alone because you have a mentor. May mentor tayo kada isa sa atin na mag-guide din sa iyo if ever na re-reach out ka for help. You have your coaches as well, right? So that's
Exactly.
one thing, and I'm sure a lot of the business partners can relate to that kasi
Oh,
hindi
yeah.
naman lahat matalino na isang pasada lang nag-retain ka agad, di
Na-retain na.
ba?
Oo.
Oo. So, ulit-ulit, it's really a repetition that really helped me na at least talagang maintindihan at maano yung training natin. Now, the next one is of course yung advertising part.
Yes.
So our business runs digitally, so it is really important that you put your business out there in the digital landscape.
Mhm.
So, and one of the things that we do, okay, that is this is just one of the things we do to promote our business is to run ads. And running
Yes.
ads on mga social media platforms, especially with Facebook, is a little bit challenging kasi hindi natin kaagad nakukuha yung kiliti ng
Mahirap.
Facebook,
Yeah.
right?
Yes.
So it takes a lot of trial and error. It takes a lot of
Mhm.
patience. But with the mastermind that's provided with us, with the one-on-one mentoring and yung talagang decided ka, yung driven ka to really learn the business itself by doing your training. Kasi sa training pa lang, nandun na lahat eh. It's already there. All you have to do is to put your time and learn it. Okay?
Yeah.
So,
Just
yun yung challenge ko doon when I started to build my business. And then eventually, I have business partners. Naging team leader ako, naging mentor. And even before I became a coach, I also had challenges. Yung magkakaroon ka ng business partner mo na medyo manghihinaan agad ng loob. You know what I mean?
yes.
Sasabihan mo sila, you know what? It's normal to feel that way. I felt that. I've been in the business for this long. 2 months ka pa lang, 3 months ka pa lang, bagong-bago pa. Huwag ka muna mag-give up. Huwag ka munang susuko. Kasi yung iba talaga panghihinaan ng loob. And that to a leader is a challenge kasi hindi mo alam kung ano tumatakbo sa isip niya. Right? Kasi kung hindi siya magre-reach out sa iyo kung ano yung struggle niya, hindi mo
Exactly.
rin
Yeah.
alam kasi hindi naman tayo manghuhula.
Yun nga.
So, somehow, yun yung magiging challenges sa team leader. So, open communication is really important kapag meron ka ng mga business partners when you are growing your team.
Mhm. That's very nice, coach. Yung sa akin naman, I'll make it short. Yung struggles ko in the beginning, coming from the medical field, like what I mentioned earlier, wala akong talagang
Mhm.
marketing experience. No experience talaga. So it was a shocker for me. Pero katulad ng sinabi mo, it's easy because of our video-based training na napakaganda. So I went and I
Yes.
repeat siguro mga 3 times yun. And after that, it clicked. And then,
Ako
yun na.
maraming beses. More than 3 times siguro ako.
I know, pero yun nga. So, yun ang kinakatakot din ng marami is venturing into the online space. And wag po kayo matakot kasi tulad ang dami-dami na po namin. We are more than 175,000 people globally. And madali
Correct.
lang po siya. Kasi if this is too hard like other people say, hindi po kami ganito kadami.
And mind you, if I may share, yung mga
Yes.
nagsasabi na it's too hard for them because hindi sila tech savvy, o starring ang aking aso, ang business po na ito is made for everyone na merong different levels of technology know-how. I have a
Yes.
business partner na 73 years old. Ba't niya
Oh, wow.
nakayanan? Ba't niya nag-rank up? I have a business partner
Wow.
na 65 years old, 63. Bakit niya nakayanan? Bakit siya nagra-rank up? Okay? So, everything can be learned basta't coachable ka lang, willing ka matuto, willing ka rin of course to put in the work because once you become a business partner, hindi naman na matutulog ka na. Okay?
Yun
We
nga.
have mentors and coaches to assist you, but you have a responsibility also as a business owner. So,
Yun
wag
nga.
matatakot kasi wala kayong knowledge about computer, hindi po yun requirement dito sa business.
New skill nga po, yun ang tinatawag. Okay, coach,
Yes.
moving along. Ano ba, speaking of skills, talagang nagfo-flow siya. Speaking of important skills, Ano ba in your point of view, ano po yung ano ba yung pinaka-importanting skill to have to run in this business?
Pinaka-importanting skills, kasi I can actually think of several skills that,
Mm,
if you have those in combination, will also make you be successful in the business. To identify one important skill is probably very hard. I would probably say your resilience, if I have to really
yes.
pick
Pick one,
a
yeah.
skill, no? I
Resilience,
mean,
yeah.
it's not really a skill, but it is actually an attitude ng isang tao. Okay? And, skills, you can learn it. Yung resilience mo, that's innate in you.
Yes,
Because
yes.
when you grow your team, you will meet different kinds of people with different attitudes. Yung mga magiging business partners mo, iba-ibang attitude, iba-iba din yung kanilang speed when it comes to running their business. May mahina, may mabagal-bagal, may mabilis-bilis, may iba naman, tsyung, ang bilis-bilis. So, yung resilience mo to really handle each one of them, naa-adjust mo. Okay? Kung medyo mabagal ito, you also, approach this person in a certain way. Yung medyo mabilis, you approach or help that person also in a different way. And, at the end of the day, the business doesn't really bring you that magic or instant success. So you still have to put in your patience, your time and
Yeah.
effort. Uh, for everyone na naging business owner dito, I haven't seen anybody who really started from the top. So nobody has the luxury to do that. Everyone really starts sa bottom. So resilience probably is one important factor in becoming a successful digital business
Mhm.
owner or in running your business. When it comes to skills, um, I can't really think of a skill in particular talaga. I know that if you have good computer knowledge, that an
Mhm.
advantage, it is an edge. Um, to be honest, I cannot
It's okay.
think of a skill talaga
Let me
kasi
tell you mine. Mine is
Mhm.
I I came to talaga I understood that you have to have a good communication skill when it comes to this
That's one.
business.
Yes,
Number
I
one,
agree with you. Yeah,
yeah. Kasi in order for you to relay your message to the people out there, you have to be clear and concise. Pero kung talagang paikot-ikot ka lang, they won't get your message and you will get frustrated that why is it not working, di
correct.
ba?
Right. You know what? Tama ka dyan. Communication skills. I agree with you 100%. Yeah.
Yes, thank you. Coach. All right. Next one. Ito naman. This is my how would you describe the ultimate measure of success? Ikaw, matagal ka na. You're very successful. You have a huge team. And madami ka na natutulungan na tao. So, in your point of view, ano yung pinaka importanting measurement when it comes to your success in the business?
I think I can only say or measure my success sa business kung nakikita ko rin na nagiging successful yung mga business partners ko, yung mga
Yes,
tao
exactly.
na nag-join sa business dahil nagtiwala sa akin, nagtiwala sa sarili nila, at nagtiwala sa ating business.
Mhm.
Without them na, in the beginning, nakakita ng iyong post or ad, without them na talagang na-inspire mo, okay? Because as a mentor, as a business owner, yun yung ating trabaho, to inspire and educate them and help them na
Mhm.
magkaroon sila ng mas magandang buhay. Kasi a lot of us, hindi natin nare-realize na we deserve a better life than whatever we have right now. If you are struggling right now, you're not supposed to struggle forever hanggang
Forever.
sa tumanda, right? You deserve better and opportunities are coming in, and itong business na ito nagdadala ng napakagandang business opportunity. And so I repeat na siguro magiging successful ako, or that's probably the ultimate measure of success pag nakita ko na naging successful na rin yung mga business partners ko. And a lot of them, and I'm so proud to say that a lot of them are very, very successful na rin. And,
Very
thank
nice,
you.
coach.
Thank you sa ating napakagandang system.
System, yes. So, in a lighter note naman, meron ka bang story while doing this business na touch your heart, di ba? Kasi madami yan eh. I mean, you've touched many lives in this business. Is there any particular one that actually resonated with you?
Yes, I do. In particular, her name is actually Cindy Pineda,
Oh,
and she is actually from Maryland. If she is watching right now, hello, Cindy. Please know that I am so proud of you. So when she
oh,
reached out to me after seeing my ad, she was really into the business. Like, I wanted to be like you, to start the business, and I don't care if I have to start from the bottom, and I will
wow.
be coachable. And she really put herself out there, so vulnerable, na kahit anong kailangan kong gagawin ko para maiahon ko yung, alam mo yung buhay na nai-inspire ako dahil nasundan ko rin yung kwento mo and everything, right? So, and little did I know that during the coaching, she shared with me her story na isa siyang cancer survivor.
Oh, goodness.
Meron siyang itong isang kamay niya, and she actually shares it to our team, and alam ko na hindi niya i-mind ito because talagang na-inspire ako sa kanya. Yung isang kamay niya is actually affected by whatever she suffered medically before. So hindi yan pantay. And talagang dumugo yung ano ko, yung
Puso.
aking yung puso, because you know what, yung ibang ang tao na kumpletong-kumpleto, masigasig, malakas ang katawan, tinatamad, natatakot sa opportunity na ito. Kumbaga, sila pa yung physically able, right? Eto namang si Cindy, dumaan sa napaka bigat na challenge. Even yung kanyang kamay ay hindi nakaka-type ng maayos. But bakit siya ganun ka driven pagdating sa business? Kaya doon talaga na ano yung puso ko na, you know what, meron talagang tao diyan na kahit anong pagsubok ang ibigay mo sa kanila, tatayo at lalaban, and that is her.
Yes.
So yun talaga yung story na sabi ko, kaya sabi ko talaga yung iba talaga na nandito na rin sa business, no? We can also identify some business owners na tinatamad na sa business, ayaw nang mag-post, ayaw nang gawin kung anong dapat gawin. But
I
in
know. Yes,
comparison to
coach.
her,
Mm-hmm.
siya talaga super. Wala siyang ano, nag-go live. Laging inspired. Nag-go live, nagpo-post every day. Talagang saludo ako sa kanya, and I cannot just wait to see her succeed also in her
Cindy,
business.
I
Yes.
haven't met you, but kudos to you.
Cindy.
Yeah.
Yes.
Alam mo, I have
Yeah.
to agree with you, coach, kasi madami tayong mga business partners na sometimes hindi nila nare-realize how important this platform is. How
Yes.
lucky we are that we have this. 'Di ba? At saka madami din tayong mga inquirers na they keep on changing their mind. So I wish we could just like open up our heart, open up our brain to show them para they can take the next step. Kasi we
Yeah.
can't. Right? So ay nako,
Yes.
Cindy. Ako na-touch
Yeah.
sinabi
So
mo
I'll
na
introduce you to her, and you will see kung gaano siya ka inspired and committed sa business na ito.
I would love to have a moment with you, Cindy, and interview you one of these days. All right, Coach. Looking back at your journey, can you please tell us your biggest achievement to date?
Okay, my biggest achievement, siguro being able to go home and stay with my family sa Pilipinas for 1 month for 2 consecutive years. So
Oh,
remember, I am only about 3 years in the business. So on my
yes.
first year, I started kasi patapos na yung taon na 2020. Was it 2020? And then the
Mhm.
following year, I was able to go home and stayed for 1 month,
Wow.
right? And
Yeah.
then, syempre, before um, I was still employed. So allowed lang ako mag PTO. Okay,
For
you're
2 weeks.
familiar with that,
Yeah.
for
Oh,
two
yeah.
weeks. Actually, 3 weeks sa amin, but I can only do 2 weeks at a time, and then yung 1 week at a different time. So just
Oh, okay.
imagine yung travel time mo, makukuha mo siguro 2 days papunta, 2 days dito, or
Yun
however
na.
you wanna count it,
Right.
10 na lang. And then maybe you allot 1 or 2 days sa iyong pag-jet lag dahil you have to change your body clock. Lutang-lutang pa yung isip mo doon. And then that's it. You only have like what? A net of 8 days to spend with your family. And then if you have a big family, yung 8 days na yan kukulangin. Kasi you have
Yes.
to visit the grandparents, the auntie, uncle, and everything. Your friends also, you have to, meet up with them. Kulang. But because of the business, I was really comfortable going home. Mag-stay ng 1 buwan. Ang dami naming ginawa, ang daming pa-picture, ang daming ganap, katuwaan, parlor games, especially minamahilig sa parlor games, with pamangkins and everything. Kumbaga, kung ano man yung absence ko physically because I am here in the US, so far away. Ako lang yung nalayo sa pamilya ko. The rest of them, kapatid, parents, and mga, of course, nandoon sa Pilipinas lahat. So parang nandoon na lahat naging naka-concentrate doon sa 1 month ko na bakasyon. And then this year ulit, I also went home.
Oh,
Ganun
nice.
din. Um, 1 month din. And it is such an achievement kasi sabi ko nga, kung wala itong business, hindi ako pwedeng umalis ng 1 buwan. Kasi alam naman natin, pag nasa Pilipinas ka, ikaw taga-abroad, ikaw ang
Yun na yun.
finance,
Yes.
ikaw yung mag-finance without them saying, of course, magkukusa ka na lang. And again, thank you sa business because it allowed me to really splurge on my parents, to really spoil them na i-provide lahat while I am there. And of course, I also provide kahit na nakabalik na ako dito and everything. But iba talaga yung blessings na nabigay sa
Mhm.
atin ng business. And on top of that, yun lang yung talagang kasi I wanted to really spend more time sa family ko. But on top of that, other achievements, material achievements. So, meron dyan yung nakapag-invest tayo ng mga properties,
Very nice.
nakapag-cruise tayo, right? And then yung travel natin, of course, which I really enjoyed. Um, and yung, I think, na at peace yung mind mo because you have um, financial stability, should I say, or financial freedom that at any point, pag merong emergency, hindi ka mamomroblema. That meron ka ng naiipon sa bank
Cushion.
mo.
Yes. Yes.
Kasi yun yung importante pag wala kang trabaho, walang ipon, nagkasakit ang kapamilya mo, wale. Parang i-stress
Walang
ka talaga.
pumapasok. Yeah, walang
Walang
pumapasok na pera.
pumapasok. So,
Yes.
ang dami noon, but I wanna emphasize na yung time talaga sa family, yung naibigay niya as the biggest achievement. Kasi yun talagang na-treasure ko nung umuwi ako ng 2 beses for 2 years na mahaba yung aking stay sa kanila.
Ang ganda. Yun nga, eh, gusto ko rin ano, Coach, eh, gusto ko rin, bisitahin yung city ng wife ko, which is Cebu. And,
Ah,
yeah, we haven't gone there kasi yung umuwi siya, ang tagal ko na hindi umuwi ng ano, ng Pilipinas. Siguro mga ano na, nasa 20 years na.
oh,
So
it's
she
time for you
goes.
to, yeah, it's
I
time for
know.
you to go home.
I
Dami ng
know. So kaya nga, eh, hopefully gusto ko talaga kung magpupunta kami ng ano, ng Cebu, siguro a good month, 'di ba? Para
Mhm.
ma-enjoy yung
Yeah, para
fresh
ma-enjoy, yes.
foods, yeah, with the family
Yes,
and all. Saya.
it's true.
Okay. Alright, Coach. Where do you see yourself in the next 3 to 5 years?
Wow, ang 3 years malapit na kasi malapit na ako sa 3 years na. But you know what, siguro kagaya ng marami sa atin, business-wise, okay, we have a rank na talagang ginugol natin para magkaroon tayo ng tinatawag nating um, fixed monthly income.
Mhm.
So, isa yun sa mga goal. Um, Eventually, yung magiging goal talaga is to just continue the business, help more people. Meron akong paunti-unting projects na sinisimulan, in honor of my late mother-in-law na talagang what we call it, Sherry's Pantry. So it is in her honor kasi during that time na buhay pa siya, lagi siyang nagmi-mission sa mga uh, like yung mga countries dito like El Salvador, yung mga Spanish speaking countries, yung
Okay.
nagpa ano sila sa mission and then they provide kung ano yung kailangan ng mga kids na mga less fortunate. So
Wow.
we also did one of that already in the Philippines, just recently actually. So, nagkaroon kami ng feeding program in her honor. And then the other one is yung Balik Eskwela program in her honor pa rin na
Ganda.
magre-reach out kami din sa mga bulubundukin kasi 'di ba pag nandoon medyo sa mga bundok, it's so hard for them na makabili ng mga ganun mga school materials.
Yeah, school
So,
supplies.
we're putting up something para maisakatuparan yan and it's already there. Kumbaga, pag-uwi namin sa hopefully this Pasko ay
Oh, nice.
execute na namin yan. Yeah, actually, that is one of the plans. Uuwi again this Pasko. So that makes it 2 vacations in 1 year. Again, salamat sa
Very
business
nice.
because of that,
Yes.
na-sponsor na ng business. Um, for the long term naman, like I said, continue lang yung business. More and more tao pa na matutulungan na makapag-start din ng business, maging successful sa business. And I think with all God's provision, everything will be okay. Kasi yung mga kapatid ko nandito na rin sa business, nagawan ko na rin sila
Oh,
ng
very
kanilang
nice.
business. So
Congratulations.
kumikita na rin sila. I also gumawa rin ako ng account for my mama. So kumikita na rin yan. At least kung
That's
anong
nice.
kailangan sa Pilipinas na
Meron doon.
meron ng makukunan doon. Kasi alam naman sa
Nice.
Pilipinas, direct deposit sa kanilang mga account. Of course,
Yes.
I always tell them na it is a business, so patakbuhin like a business. Hindi naman porket ako yung nauna sa business ay iaasa sa akin lahat. 'Di ba? So somehow, kahit pamilya mo yan, tuturuan mo magnegosyo, parang you teach them how to fish and not just give them the fish. Mas sinasanay at masasanay na umasa sa iyo at malamang forever pa. Pero at least
Yun nga.
ngayon, meron silang
Very
sarili
nice.
nilang business din, nakasama din natin dito sa digital platform. So, um, yun lang siguro. And then tayo naman, hindi naman tayo material na tao. Yes, gusto natin yung material na bagay, pero um, madali rin din ako kasi makontento. As long as maganda lang ang sitwasyon, may bahay, may kung anong mga kailangan, okay na rin at saka nakakapag-travel ako which is isa talaga sa mga hilig ko. At yan naman ay nabibigay na ng business. So, we have
Ay,
been
nako.
traveling last year, enjoying, na hindi ka na nai-stress na pag-uwi mo, sunod-sunod sa iyo yung bills mo.
Bills.
It's not
Yes.
like that in the business. So, it's everything is talagang taken care of by the business. Plus, natatax write-off
Yun nga.
natatax write-off pa yung ibang expenses. Not everything naman because hindi naman pwede ipasok lahat sa business.
Yun nga.
But
Pero ilang ano na?
marami.
Ilang ilang state na ang na-visit nyo in your adventure?
So since last year when we started, 40 states. 40
Oh my
states na ang
gosh!
visit natin. Yes, ang hindi ko lang nalagay na map doon sa aming sticker sa labas ng RV is actually
Mhm.
the map of Florida. Pero Florida is actually where we really stayed the longest. At kung
Oh,
bakit, dahil napakaganda pala ng Florida.
ang ganda
Before,
sa
sa ano
Florida.
lang ako nakakapunta sa Miami lang area. But
Mm.
in our RVing, we were able to go to Tampa, to Orlando, to Eglin, to Rosa Beach. Ang gaganda ng mga dagat, ang gaganda ng mga lugar. So talagang sabi ko, pwede pa ba tayong mag-extend? Anyway, wala naman tayong anything in particular that we have to be in this place at this time. Kasi naging libre na kami. We have that time freedom. So hindi
Yun
kami
nga,
nagmadali. Kumbaga, ano kami, enjoying our sweet time. So pag gusto kong pumunta ng beach, ayun, nandyan ang ganda ng tubig. Pag gusto ko pumunta dito, ayan ang ganda. So, nai-enjoy ang life natin
ang
dahil
life,
sa
yeah,
business. Yes.
yes.
So,
Ay,
40,
nako.
meron pang kulang, 8. Kasi may 8 pa
So,
sa
hindi
mainland
niyo,
and then yung
yeah,
Hawaii at Alaska
Hawaii nga.
naman. Oo.
And Alaska,
So,
Alaska
pagpaplanuhan na
tapos
lang
na?
natin.
Yeah, yung Alaska tapos na.
Hindi pa. So, Alaska
Yung,
and Hawaii, since they are outside the mainland US, siguro liliparin na lang yan, pagplanuhan na
yes.
lang. But it's already nasa plano siya. So, kaya masaya,
Nako.
masaya. Nako,
Anyway,
parang nandun nga kami, laptop lifestyle,
laptop
kumbaga.
lifestyle talaga. You're a great example of that. Thank you, May, King, Janice, Grace, Ate Hazel, Stella. Who else? At namin po natin. And Ate Arlene, thank you guys for tuning in tonight. And lastly, Coach, any message, alam naman natin, napakadami nila. Back and forth. Any message to those people para makapagsimula din sila ng kanilang digital business?
Okay, are we talking about these leads na parang ayaw umabante?
Ayun.
Or are we
Lahat
talking
sila.
about action takers na ayaw pa rin saluin yung
Mag-
business
Yun
blessings?
nga. Both.
Both. Okay. So, if you are a lead and you have already seen Jonathan's email that comes with a presentation, either it redirected you to the live webinar or you were watching the replay, my advice to you is to really have a good grip of that webinar. Okay. Imagine yourself in the next couple of years to be one of those enjoying the lifestyle that what is shown in that webinar. Ayaw nyo
Mhm.
bang mag-travel? Okay? You can be that person na nagta-travel. Ayaw nyo bang ma-pay off yung inyong mga mortgage, yung car, yung bahay? You could be that person na will be able to pay them off. Ayaw nyo bang bumisita sa Pilipinas sa parents ninyo? You can be that person in the next 3 or 5 years. Basta't
Yes.
umpisahan nyo na ngayon. Put yourself sa shoes ng mga taong nakikita ninyo sa webinar na iyan and namnamin nyo yung freedom, yung kalayaan. Kasi without you really having a good grip of the webinar, hindi nyo talaga maiintindihan kung gaano kalaki yung potential ng business.
Yun.
Okay?
Ay,
So, para naman dito sa mga naging action taker na, malamang na i-coach na yan ng coach ni Jonathan. Alright? Nakita nyo na, ang meat of the business. Kung yung webinar is only the appetizer, ito yung aking talagang symbolism. Kung yung webinar ay yung appetizer lang, etong step 2, nandito na kayo, naging action taker na kayo, nandiyan na, nakita nyo na ang pre-coaching videos nyo, yan na yung main course, yun na yung pa-buffet. Ang dami-dami nyo ng pagpipilian, ang dami-dami nyo ng nakikita. Okay? Remember, yung webinar, appetizer pa lang yun. Yung pre-coaching, yun na yung
yun.
whole main
Okay.
course, the whole shebang, kung sa English pa. The whole
Mhm.
shebang, yan na yung step 2. Anong gagawin ninyo? Mag-step 3 na kayo, start the business and enjoy your dessert. Dessert na
Yun.
yun, ang sarap. Naku, ayaw nyo ba ng dessert? Mamimili pa kayo ng dessert. Okay?
Kayong bahala.
So, that is your pag-isipan nyo yan. Kung ayaw nyo, wala na kaming magagawa. But we are
Yes.
here, real people. running real business, global legit. So you can always reach out to Jonathan para maumpisahan na yung business ninyo. Don't waste time. Kasi yung time na yan, hindi na yan mababalik. You will never
Yes.
know. Okay?
Thank
As long
yes.
as we are here, yeah, we can give you the webinar. But it is up to you kung palalampasin at palalampasin nyo pa yan.
Yun nga. Nicely, beautifully said, Coach.
Thank
Excellent.
you.
Ay, nako. We would love to extend this show, pero 45 minutes na tayo. We gone too long. But like what I said, Coach, maraming salamat. And I will continuously follow you and be inspired by you.
Thank you.
And for those of you who are interested in and open to starting your own digital business, reach out to either myself or to Coach Gemma, and let's get you going. Let's get you started. Para naman
Right.
po, hindi kayo maging typical na Pinoy na pagtanda nyo, walang laman ng savings nyo. Di ba?
Yes. That is true.
Okay,
So be
maraming
inspired kung
salamat.
sino yung
Yeah.
nanonood. Thank you then to everyone who actually attended the live interview. Thank you, Jonathan, for having me. It is a pleasure and nice seeing you sa Canada. So I am
I know, it
so
was
talaga naman, ano
I
naman
turned
ako,
around and I saw you said, Coach Clem. And then I gave you a hug. I didn't even realize that was you.
yes, and I am so glad na, I have been part of your inspiration to start the business kahit na hindi ako ang naging mentor and coach mo. The important thing is that you start the business and now
Yes.
look at you. You are an official business owner, you're running your business and you are getting successful and successful. So keep
Thank you, Coach.
keep up the good work. Okay?
Maraming salamat po. That's big. All right, guys. Thank you again for tuning in for another episode of Global Talk with Jonathan. And thank you, Coach Gemma Hawks, the
Thank
legend.
you. Thank you.
All right, guys. Thank you again. Good night. And you guys have a beautiful, beautiful weekend. All
Good
right.
night.
Good
Thank you,
night.
Jonathan.
Thank you.